been a typical day with a few surprises here. We have the results coming in from Florida here at our 2012 Pet-idential election. We also have Mississippi and Missouri. We hope that the Tennessee votes will coming in. They're piling in as we speak right now. And we'd like to welcome you to the lower school 2012 Pet-idential election primaries. Today is Tuesday. The Boxer today picks up a key endorsement, and do not be surprised at a few other endorsements we have. We have, again, Pet-idential analyst, Mr. O'Loughlin. That's hard to say, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Welcome back from Louisiana. How was your trip down there?
Beautiful as always, Mr. Littlefield. It's good to be back in the studio.
Well, it is. We have a couple key endorsements here for the Boxer. Take a look at this.
I'm representing Florida, and I wholeheartedly endorse the Boxer. I'm very disappointed at the Boxer's results in the primaries, with only 11% voting for the Boxer, and I'm really optimistic that neighboring states will see the merit in this majestic breed. So loyal, so smart, such a beautiful, elegant creature with such strength and power. I've had the pleasure of having 2 Boxers as pets, and I can without a doubt tell you that this is really the best canine candidate.
All right, what do you think?
I thought that was fantastic. It should help a lot.
Very good. We have one more for the box turtle. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Deborah Alberts, and I'm endorsing the state of Michigan and the box turtle. There are many reasons why a box turtle should win this election. For example, box turtles are low maintenance. If you're not home a lot, you don't have to pay for somebody to come and stay with your pet while you're gone on vacation. They are fine on their own. They don't eat a lot. You have to clean their cages minimally at best, and they're fun. You can put them out and they can walk around the house, and then you put them back in their cage, and that's it. So I think my vote goes to the box turtle. Thank you.
Any thoughts? She had some pretty key points.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a strong endorsement.
It was very good. Well, here are some of the results which might be surprising. The Alaskan Wolf continues to cruise to victory in the primary. He pulled 58% of the vote in Mississippi, 47% of the votes in Missouri, but trailed the Chihuahua by 5%. As you know, the Chihuahua also won Louisiana. Do you think the territory has anything to do with it?
I do. The Chihuahua has really surprised many analysts with his strong showing. His appeal seems to be regional, however, and I just don't think his campaign promises will sell in the northern states. There are some rumors that voters are confusing him for the hamster, but I just don't see that.
Okay, well, we happen to catch up with the governor of Florida today. We have her by phone. Are you there, Miss Hunt?
I certainly am.
Now, were you surprised that the Chihuahua actually pulled a victory and beat the wolf? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you know, here in Florida, we have a lot of old people, and they have little dogs, and so it didn't surprise me one bit that Chihuahuas were voted #1.
So you weren't disappointed?
Well, I kind of like the wolf, but, you know, I have to go with what my people say.
All right, well, good. Thanks for meeting with us, and we hope to talk to you again soon.
Very nice. Thank you for coming.
Well, she's sticking by her voters, even though she wasn't happy with him. She was sticking by it. Now, what about the hamster? He pulled Florida with 44%. The closest was the guinea pig with 22%.
Yeah, you know, the cedar smell that many predicted would hurt the hamster has turned into a selling point. His refusal to admit that his wheel isn't going anywhere is going to hurt his chances in the long run, though.
Well, yeah, you're certainly probably right about that. We happen to have a key endorsement coming on from the middle school head. This is Mr. Greenfield. We happened to catch him on the playground today, and here's what he had to say.
My name's Jeff Greenfield, and I'm the head of middle school at USN. And I'm here to endorse the Dalmatian. You might wonder, why a Dalmatian? Well, what is not to love about Dalmatians? If you like white dogs, you have that. If you like black dogs, you have that. There are different spots. If you're really little or have a brother or sister that needs entertainment, the Dalmatian is big enough for your brother or sister to ride on, although you might need to hold them up. And what other animal in this election have they made a movie about? 101 Dalmatians, my personal favorite as a lower schooler myself.
Well, 101 Dalmatians, great movie. However,
Indeed.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua,
that's right.
that was a fabulous movie.
Absolutely.
Straight across the U.S., maybe that's why
Holds
it's
so
doing
well
so well.
Florida,
We don't know. Now, why do you think the hermit crab continues to struggle? If you look, you can't pet it. You can't really play with it, can't play catch with it. Why do you think it continues to struggle? We have 11% in Missouri, 1% in Florida, and a goose egg in Mississippi. Why?
Yeah, you know, coastal states for years have demanded a representative that can speak directly to the needs of pets with exoskeletons. This was apparently, however, a vocal minority who just can't get voters to come out of their shell.
Yeah, it's so interesting to note that the hamster continues to struggle in Missouri. It's also interesting to note that the hamster continues to struggle in Missouri, and the python doing pretty well there. Obviously, they don't get along. The python did very well in Ohio, but pretty much flattened out like roadkill in the other states.
That's right.
Any thoughts on this?
Yeah, the python is going to have a tough time connecting with voters in Ohio. His cold-blooded nature is not going to provide any comfort to those voters up in the north come winter. He'll do all right in Missouri, but I don't think he'll win it.
That's a good thought. I didn't think about the cold-blooded. That's true. Well, any predictions for tomorrow? You were dead on about the Alaskan wolf continue to cruise. Any brave predictions about some of the dark horses in this race?
You know, I think the pit bull's going to need a whole lot more than an endorsement right now to help him, and the coyote is just howling at the moon if he thinks he's still got a shot at this.
Well, Mr. O'Loughlin, Pet-idential analyst for the 2012 lower school, we'd like to welcome you, or we'd like to thank you for coming in tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right, hope to talk to you again soon.
Very well.
Well, that concludes this night's election. We hope our primary results were appealing to you, and we hope you'll catch back with us again tomorrow night as we bring in Wednesday's primaries.